Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Jefferson Brown, star of the movie A Christmas Charade. Join us as we delve into Jefferson's insight into his character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Jefferson.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm honored.
It's a pleasure for me to have you with us on the show today. Talking about a Christmas movie, you're a main character.
Mm.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character in A Match in Manhattan?
Oh man, I'd love to. I'd love to. I had such a good time with Michael Kennedy, the director, on that, and Kalinka Petrie, who plays opposite me in that. Yeah, I think I really enjoyed it. I feel like uh, as I sort of go around the sun a few times, you start to feel like maybe opportunities to play certain types of characters or to play certain types of relationships become fewer and far between. But as a father myself, playing a dad whose main um, whose main concern is that of his children's happiness and protection and growth. Um, it's easy to lose sight of what how best to do that. And in that film, we have a character who is so sort of singularly focused on a career off the top that I do believe that focus is for the benefit and the security of his family. But as one does, you start to lose sight of the perhaps the more important elements of being there for your kids, listening to your kids, listening to your heart, and identifying what truly matters. And so, when you work with somebody like a Michael Kennedy behind the camera directing you, um, you don't take too many false steps in that regard. And Michael allows for an environment to play and find the sweetness, find the sort of the beats in between the notes, and yeah, no, I that was a really fun experience too.
Great. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on this set, A Match in Manhattan?
Uh, the cast was excellent. Like I say, Klinka, somebody that I really got to know on that set. She's a wonderful professional performer. She takes it seriously. She's there, uh, giving it her absolute all. And the crew is a young crew who were, I think, understood that Michael's approach was that of like it was a warm and receptive and a fun environment to work on. But it was also a very good. Michael, I think, is got a bit of a teacher in his heart, so he's very understanding of all of us sort of working together and helping one another. So I think that film was really one of rallying the troops and sort of getting everybody on board. And I think that's so important in everything you do. It doesn't take much for somebody to sort of poison the well, and I think it's an imperative on behalf of those who are um, sort of making the decisions that they have to make sure everybody is pulling in the same direction.
Great.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming it, A Match in Manhattan?
Oh, well, I can't say kissing Kalinka. My wife would kill me. But a lot of the comedy, I felt like we found some really fun beats in the filming of that. that film where we got to enjoy the sort of a bit more of a broader comedy element at times. Involving spray bottles and little creeks like a pond or a stream that I got to take a bit of an adventure in. That was a lot of fun. But there, those are special, and you want to do the best you can with those moments. It's just to sort of keep it fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. So, another project. Can you tell us a little bit about your character and the storyline of Masters of Romance?
Oh man, I'd love to. I don't know what's going on with that. That is something that has been sort of sitting on the shelf for quite some time. It was a bit of a an experiment that I think we tried to pull off in a very short period of time with very few parts. And um, yeah, I haven't. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm really not sure what's happening with it. I would love to be able to talk more about it, but that was a labor of love that we. I think it. I don't know what's happening with it, to be frankly honest.
I think it would be interesting to know more about this project.
Yeah, I would love to know more about that project too. It was a fun character. I know I played a bit of a. It was a bit of a. I wouldn't say a stretch, but it's certainly not a stretch for me. But it was a an opportunity to play sort of a character that I don't get to play very often. I can't really say much about it because I don't know if we'll ever see it. But it was a learning experience for everybody involved, and I hope the very best for the filmmakers.
Great.
Yeah,
Quick question.
yeah,
At survival shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms.
yeah. Sure.
What is your all-time favorite? The
Rom
only ones. r-
Uh, my favorite rom com Christmas movie. I mean, Love Actually. I think Love Actually hits a lot of things just because it's of the breadth of it. The storylines, the multiple storylines, the connection of all the storylines. I really get a kick out of seeing that. I won't turn that one off very often. I think for rom coms, that's my favorite.
Okay, great.
What's yours?
The Holiday
Yeah, it's a good one.
and Love Actually. All
Yeah,
the other ones.
yeah.
Now
No,
you know.
I'm kind of late to the holiday myself. I think I only saw it for the first time a couple of years ago, and that is one though that I think I may have to put into rotation this year. It's going to
Yeah,
have to be a second viewing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, the last question.
Okay.
Can you tease something about your next projects?
Well, we got in the new year we have a couple of things the way home. Obviously, there's a film I shot this past summer called Hostile Takeover with Michael Jai White that I have a fun little role in that. And we will be seeing season 6 of the show Slasher that I get to poke my head in and play around in the blood and guts of that for my 6th time. I'm very proud of getting invited back to that party 6 seasons in a row. So those are the things that are mainly coming out this new year, and you will see what else comes up. Maybe there's a couple of surprises in store for all of us.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So this is it.
Oh man, okay.
Make sure, all of you, to catch a Christmas charade on a Hallmark platform.
Yes, please.
And thank you, Jefferson, to join us today.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure for me. And
Okay.
thank you all for watching. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.